just feeling, I guess, regret, you know. I just know I could have done better. I'm just in so much pain that I just don't think it's worth it to keep going. So I want to stop with MMA, and I want to take every bit of focus that I've spent every single day on MMA. I want to put it into something else. Everything's meant to be, and I'm just going to move on with my life and take all the energy that I spent doing MMA, I'm going to put it into something else, and I think that I'm going to be extremely successful.
After each major event, the UFC releases a video including new footage, including backstage reactions from the fighters who competed. In the most recent edition of The Thrill and the Agony, Mitchell can be seen making some surprising statements regarding his career. "I'm just feeling. I guess regret, you know," Mitchell said. "I just know I could have done better. I'm just in so much pain that I don't think it's worth it to keep going." Mitchell went on to reiterate the desire to hang up his gloves, insisting that he doesn't want to feel the pain he did at UFC 282 ever again. Mitchell's subsequent video on social media would also suggest that his retirement talk in the immediate aftermath of the result derived from the emotion of defeat. Sean O'Malley reveals that he's doing nothing but grappling in preparation for UFC title shot. Sugar is fresh off his outing with Petr Yan at UFC 280 in October. Despite No Mercy coming in as a substantial favorite, O'Malley brought the fight to him. The bout was back and forth and saw the former champion lose by a split decision. Prior to the event, Dana White noted that the winner would receive a title shot. However, following UFC 280, the promoter changed course. In the post-fight press conference, White revealed bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling will instead face Henry Cejudo next. While that bout doesn't yet have a date yet, Sean O'Malley is staying active. As the reported next man in line, he's doing what he can to prepare for Funkmaster and Triple C. That includes doing nothing but grappling, as O'Malley revealed on the Believe You Me podcast.
Thing to do, to be honest. I mean, going into that fight, it was kind of, I don't know, maybe it was official, but were you under the impression, had you won that fight, you were going to fight for the belt next?
Yeah, I know that's what Dana said. I know Henry was kind of leaning in the, is he going to fight? Is he too fat? So it was kind of up in the air. But I'm not really too worried about it. You know, I'm just training. I'm getting better. I know I need to improve in aspects of my grappling, whether I fight Aljo or Henry. They're both very heavy grapplers. So I'm fine with sitting out. I'm literally just, you know, grappling. That's all I'm really doing nowadays. So I'm fine waiting the next couple months.
Paulo Costa and the Reaper react to UFC 284 fight cancellation. Former UFC middleweight title challenger Paulo Costa sent a message to Rob following the news of their axed fight. Costa and Bobby Knuckles were supposed to square off at UFC 284 in February before this week's report by ESPN's Brett Okamoto. This came after contract negotiations between Costa and the UFC fell through. In a recent tweet, Costa gave his side of the story to the reported fight cancellation. "Guys sending me this. I feel sad for Robert because the UFC didn't tell him the truth. LOL, you don't deserve this. Bro, sorry I won't fight you in Perth. UFC posting this just to sell tickets. You need to realize that. They didn't pay me, I'm out. I'm not joking," Costa tweeted. A few hours later, Rob posted his own status update and hinted that he's disappointed with Costa's hard stance against the UFC.
This is very upsetting. This is very upsetting. I'm sorry to all the friends, fans, and family that are heading over there to watch me do work, but yeah, it's out of my hands. I'm upset. You know, I was prepared to train through Christmas, to train through New Year's, to put in the work. I'm already so deep into my camp. Everyone knows that I train. My camps are quite long, so I'm already so deep into my camp and work. And I wanted to take the family out. I want to go on holiday after the fight. I wanted to buy the kids some new toys, earn some money, you know, pay the rent. But yeah, all that's put on the back burner for now. All that's been pushed back, and it's upsetting for me. You know, it's upsetting for me, upsetting for you.
Alexander Volkanovski reveals he is already packing more muscle ahead of fight against Islam Makhachev. Ahead of his highly anticipated super fight against the much bigger Makhachev, Volkanovski has suggested that he's already put on a significant amount of muscle. Volk indicated that he isn't slowing down during the ongoing holiday season and will continue training against the best in the world to prepare for his upcoming fight. Volkanovski acknowledged that Islam Makhachev presents a major challenge. However, he emphasized that big challenges bring big opportunities with them. The Australian stated, "I'm already holding more muscle than I originally did in my last few fights. I'm already stronger, significantly stronger." Let's hear it from the great himself.
Round number one as well. Massively. Some things that I'm very proud of, and I should be proud of those, but 2023 is definitely going to top it, and it's going to start with a big win over Islam. Most people want a little bit of a break. I ain't got time for that. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Let's do what needs to be done, and that's get in the gym, training with absolute savages, being put in some of the worst positions you can be put in, just so you can stay composed if the fight gets there. Islam's strong. Islam's going to be ready, but I guarantee you, and mark my words, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be more than ready. I'm going to be fit. I'm going to be stronger than ever. I'm already filling up. I'm already holding more muscle than I originally did in my last few fights. Already stronger, significantly stronger. Yeah, again, it's a big challenge. Can it be done? But with big challenges come big opportunities.
Charles Oliveira breaks down Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski. During a recent interview with the Brazilian podcast Super Lutas, Oliveira gave his thoughts on the impending Makhachev and Volkanovski clash. If Islam is able to close the distance and take him down, there is nothing much left to do, Oliveira said. But Volkanovski has great takedown defense and strong hands. If he is able to move and control the distance, he may surprise Islam. It will be a question of who will implement his game plan better. Oliveira will keep a close eye on the Makhachev versus Volkanovski matchup as he works towards a UFC return. By the time he earns another title shot, he may get a rematch against Islam. Conor McGregor lauds Zion Clark on first mixed martial arts victory, notes only way to beat the disabled wrestler. Conor McGregor recently shouted out the incredible Zion Clark for his mixed martial arts debut win this past Saturday. The 25-year-old fighter was born without legs due to a rare birth disorder, but that didn't stop him from dominantly defeating his opponent to win via a unanimous decision at the Gladiator Challenge season's beatings in California. McGregor was full of praise for Clark's incredible achievement and took to Twitter to make it known. Interestingly, the Irishman also tagged the UFC in his message, perhaps as a way to make the world's premier mixed martial arts promotion take notice of this incredible MMA artist. He tweeted, "Absolutely legendary." Conor McGregor further continued to analyze the threat that Zion Clark posed to his opponents and described the only way to beat the Ohio native in the octagon. Jiri Prochazka shares why he vacated light heavyweight title. Prochazka recently weighed in on his decision to vacate the title, which admittedly was a hard one. While the former light heavyweight champion would have liked to retain his strap, he decided to let the show go on in the larger interest of the entire division after parlaying with the UFC brass. Jiri Prochazka recently said on the MMA Hour, "My way is to be the best fighter in the world, not just the light heavyweight division. That's why I can vacate the title and wait for my moment till I'll be in full power." Take a listen.
I have to let the show must go on.
Yeah.
Show must go on, and I respect it. What to say about that? Like for me, I wanna stay like a champion. It doesn't matter if I'm injured or doesn't matter what. But it is the best for the light heavyweight division right now to make it better. For me, it doesn't matter.
Do you think Prochazka will earn his belt back in 2023? Write down your thoughts in the comment section below. That's all for today's video. If you want to know the latest UFC news, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, and click the like button so you don't miss any details about the upcoming fights. Thanks for watching. See you soon.